that?
Wow. This section where we mark down the crowd.
A good thing, right?
You set? Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from the great Southern New England Division. Christine Belanger.
Yes.
And I messed it up then too.
You can get it right the next time when her other brother's up here.
I'll be here next year.
All right.
There is another
So let's give attention to Christine this afternoon.
We know the stories of our fathers and mothers, and the angels that visit them with the words of God. I believed and imagined those stories for myself all my life, envisioning the cursed Hagar alone in the desert, finding comfort in the angel of the Lord, who promised her a son that would father thousands. A mother Sarah, laughing as she listened to the angel's predictions of her own womb. In my thoughts upon my pallet at night, I conjured the images of heavenly men appearing to our fathers and mothers, with Jacob as he gripped and sweated through the night. I wondered what kind of man dares to touch, let alone clutch and tear at the flesh of God. What sorts of organs fill a man who demands a blessing from his maker? As a girl about my work, I played the scenes of my mother's triumphs, never daring to count myself among them. Rahab, who defied her countrymen to protect and join our nations of promise. To me, she was a secret agent. When her home was visited by Joshua's men, she recognized the marking of God, and in a moment forsook her heritage to fund their victory. Of Mother Hannah, whose humble heart did not prevent her from petitioning endlessly for a child, the joy in her newborn son, who smoothed away the tears of quenching barrenness, the pride that must have been spun into each thread of each garment she brought the young prophet Samuel in the temple. But when the angel of God first appeared to me, terror struck my beating hands, and dough squished through my fingers. And then when he called me highly favored, I thought surely he had arrived in the home of the wrong Mary. And yet, as he unfolded his message, my heart beat like festival drums, and I consented without hesitation. And then he was gone. Doubt, fear, and wonder at all. And then proof. I needed proof lest the weight in my chest become my only companion. The miracle child growing in the aging Elizabeth, if it was true, she must need help. And so I shared the news as if I'd gathered at the well that day and begged the freedom to go to her aid. In all the scenes my mind created, I never sensed the fear and doubt of our fathers and mothers, how frail they could still feel in the face of divine revelations. Perhaps to be chosen meant something other than valiance and heroism. To be chosen today felt no more fiery than the anonymity of yesterday. And so I hurried to Elizabeth to gather the evidence for myself, to let her watch her room ripen, and let my heart grow heavy with certainty. As I journeyed to my kinswoman's home, I wept and smiled to myself. I touched my belly and wondered if it received its divine spark, or if I would feel life enter me. I cried for chosen innocence that would soon invite bitter rejection. I cursed my weakness and pleaded heaven for the courage of my mothers. Just one more sign, one more reminder, one more encounter to reassure me. God heard my whimpered request and answered in a loud voice through Elizabeth, greeting me with the praises of our Maker and his seed. She joined in the dancing of the child within her and brought me to my feet. Declaring the plans of heaven, her words destroyed my fears, and joy flooded through my belly, transforming it to words that pour from my lips. My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he's been mindful of the humble state of his servant. From now on, all generations will call me blessed, for the Mighty One has done great things for me. Holy is his name. His mercy extends to those who fear him from generation to generation. He has performed mighty deeds with his arm and scattered those who are proud in their inmost thoughts. He has brought down rulers from their thrones, but lifted up the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things, but sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant of Israel, remembering to be merciful to Abraham and his descendants forever, even as he said this to our fathers.